A very good morning to all. Welcome to my channel Listen and Learn. In this video, we are going to learn NCERT 10th Standard Maths, Chapter 1 Real Numbers. Introduction. Let us get into the video. Chapter 1 Real Numbers. So, first of all, I'll give a small introduction on the chapter. See, in this chapter, we are going to deal with the two important properties of positive integers. You'll be knowing what is meant by real numbers. You would have already discussed about the properties of real numbers in your previous standards. So in this chapter we are going to deal with the two most important properties of positive integers, namely the Euclid's division algorithm, and the second one is the fundamental theorem of arithmetic. See, first let us move on to the first topic, that is the Euclid's division algorithm. Here the name itself indicates the Euclid's division algorithm is going to do something with the divisibility of integers. See, the Euclid's division algorithm says any positive integer a can be divided by another positive integer b. It leaves a remainder r smaller than b. See, there are two positive integers a and b. If we are dividing the integer a by b, then you are getting a remainder r which is smaller than b. So this is the statement of Euclid's division algorithm. See, the Euclid's division algorithm have many number of applications. So in this chapter, we are going to compute the HCF of two positive integers using division algorithm. See, first of all, I'll explain you clearly the statement of the Euclid's division algorithm, and then we'll see how we are using this Euclid's division algorithm to calculate the highest common factor of two positive integers. See, first of all, what is the statement of the Euclid's division algorithm? The Euclid's division algorithm says, for any given positive integers a and b, there exist unique integers q and r satisfying the statement a equal to bq plus r, where r is greater than or equal to 0 and less than b. So this is the statement of Euclid's division algorithm. Now I'll explain you the statement. See, you would have come across the word dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. See, if we are dividing a number, for example 11 by 2, what is the quotient? 5 2s are 10. So 5, here 10, you will be getting 1 as the remainder. See, here we'll call this 11 as dividend and 2 as divisor and 5 as quotient and 1 as the remainder. Given two positive integers a and b, there are two positive integers a and b. There exist two unique integers q and r, such that a equal to bq plus r, where this r is greater than or equal to 0 and less than b. Here a is the dividend and b is the divisor and q is the quotient and r is the remainder. See how we can write this. If we are dividing 11 by 2, then this 11 will be the dividend, the 2 will be the divisor, the what is the quotient? 5 plus the remainder 1. See, this is the statement of Euclid's division algorithm. For any given two positive integers a and b, there exist two unique integers q and r such that a equal to bq plus r. This r will be always greater than or equal to 0 and less than b. So the a is the divisor, b is the a is the dividend, b is the divisor, q is the quotient and r is the remainder. If you divide this a by b, you will be getting q as the quotient and r as the remainder. Okay. So this is the statement of Euclid's division algorithm. Now I'll explain you how we are going to compute the highest common factor of given two positive integers by using this Euclid's division algorithm. So this is also called as Euclid's division lemma. What is the meaning for lemma means? The lemma is nothing but a mini theorem. Okay. See, given two positive integers, say a and b, with a greater than b. What is the first step means? First we have to find out which number is greater, and then we are going to apply the Euclid's division lemma. See how we are applying the a equal to bq plus r, where r is greater than or equal to 0 less than b. See, in the first step, if you are getting r as 0, that is if r equal to 0, then the highest common factor of the two given numbers a and b will be equal to b. Or else, then you have to apply the division lemma again. That is, if r not equal to 0, we are applying the division lemma again to b and r. Here in the second step, we are going to divide this b by r. We have to take this b on the left hand side, and we are going to write the equation like this: b equal to rq plus r1. In the second step, we are going to divide this b by r, and you will be getting a quotient q and a remainder r1. So if in this step this r1 is equal to 0, then the division process terminates here, and the corresponding divisor at this stage will be the HCF of the given two positive integers. Or else, if we are not getting r1 equal to 0, then you are going to apply the division lemma again. So this process continues till you are getting the remainder as 0. So in each step, you will be taking the divisor as a dividend and the remainder as the divisor in the next step. Okay. See, this is the steps to calculate the highest common factor of any two given positive integers by using Euclid's division lemma. Thank you.